So what?
So,
I'm just gonna be talking. Okay, where do we? You start from the very beginning again?
shut up.
What? You talking to the camera, or you talking to me?
So we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here we are. We're having a conversation. Doanes, Joel Alpert, Doanes PR, Joel Alpert, MarketPower. Here we are.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing? How you doing out there? Depending on, this is a very complex multimedia shoot here because we don't know what the hell we're doing, so we're covering our asses. So here's the deal. We found that we were having some interesting marketing conversations, and we decided to put some of it, into video and see what happens.
That's right. This is Joel, and I'm Dee.
This is Dee. I'm Joel.
He's the marketing guy. I'm the PR girl.
Yes. So we wanted to talk about the stuff we do and share it with you. So, who want to go first?
Okay, we were having lunch early today, and one of the questions that I asked you, and I said a lot of people probably would want to know, is talking about is how to do some very strategic marketing. What is the difference between marketing and branding? I mean, everybody kind of like wants to know. I mean, you hear about all this stuff, people tweeting and Facebooking about marketing and branding to get clients.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us the condensed, non-boring runoff version of what.
That's not possible, right? You know that already, right?
But go ahead, try it though, and give some examples.
Here's the condensed milk non-version polyunsaturated thing. So
this is going to be good, really it is.
Seriously?
It's not going to be boring.
Not going to be boring. She promises.
We promise it's not going to be boring.
So branding and marketing frequently run together, and they can and should be separated, and they can and should be combined. Why? Branding is the ultimate brand identity of the company. It's what separates you from anybody else. It's the reason why I should go to your company versus anybody else. And I need to understand that as a consumer right away. If I don't get that right away, I'm dead in the water. I need to understand why you're different. If you look the same as everybody else, I'm going to shop you around and try to find other companies like you. I'm going to shop you on price. I'm going to shop you on comparison. With branding, you've established that core level strategic and communication foundation plays out over everything you do. Yes, it starts off with the name of the company, the logo, the tagline, the web statement, the mission statement, or the business strategy statement, whatever you want to call it, some introductory brand copy, and it plays out through your collateral, your trade show booths, anything that you do in your email, your direct mail, any marketing communication, including presentations and anything. So that's how it affects those things.
And you're talking about branding.
Particularly.
Okay.
That identity thing
right
permeates everything you do, including things like sales efforts and the descriptions that you have on your products and services. Everything is included in the concept of branding. Now, the marketing side is when you're getting that out there. That can happen in email, that could happen in direct mail, that could happen in social media, content development, tweets, whatever. Any of those communications where you're getting outbound stuff, inbound stuff, however you do it.
Now, when you say outbound, inbound, what does that mean?
So innies and outies. Let's talk belly buttons. So outbound marketing is when you're communicating with a particular intent like email or direct mail and you're putting out a message. Inbound marketing is when you're putting out the bait to bring your clients to you. So when content marketing, that's called outbound because it's called inbound because you're putting it out, but it comes back to you inbound. And outbound is more proactive, targeted marketing communication. In a nutshell, that's the difference between branding and marketing at 100 miles an hour. Tell me, at 70, 90, 100, whatever you want to do, maybe 40 miles an hour, as fast or slow as you want to go, what happens in PR, digital PR, and what are the differences between branding, marketing, and the side of the business you're in?
Okay, so what I gathered from what you just explained is that marketing and branding work hand in hand. You cannot separate them.
Absolutely not.
And so when you have good marketing and branding in place, then it makes it much easier for the public relations firm or publicist that you hire. And so for today's...
Give an example of what you do in the PR area.
Okay, so in PR, of course, you have, your press kits, your press releases, you're pitching journalists with stories on your client and things like that. But things have changed in the 21st. Is it the 21st century?
It's whatever it is.
Yeah, the 21st.
I can't keep up.
the 21st century has changed. You have to include social media marketing.
Reminder on iPhone, check what century we're in so I don't make a mistake on my calendar.
I don't know. I had to remember what century. So it's this. It's social media.
Yes.
The bloggers, as well as your traditional advertising, your infomercials, your commercials, your anything dealing with the magazines and the printed collateral materials, any of that. With today's public relations firms, you have to really incorporate the use of individuals. Now, we talked about earlier about, in this example, I want to show you how this should go for choosing someone to be your what you would call a social media influencer or a brand ambassador.
I just learned the difference between being a damn ambassador and a brand ambassador, which I think are different.
A brand ambassador, a lot of times companies will hire people to rep their brand. They will say, hey, we need someone that has experience with cell phones or health and wellness or whatever it is, but they're really just hiring someone to do marketing for them specifically, but they may not be a person that is living that lifestyle that brand portrays. So what small businesses have started doing is they get smart. They get people to go through Twitter, social media accounts, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and they'll see people that are already in that space. They're tweeting pictures of them using products, drinking health beverages, bungee jumping or whatever. So say, for instance, I'm in public relations, but I've always been into health and wellness. So I have separate Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts that talk about me, with food and fitness and doing jumping jacks and, taking health food supplements. So what a lot of companies do, they will come and approach me because they see that I'm already doing this. This is very smart. So if you have a small business, you need to research to see who's already in your space, as opposed to paying someone that is not into health and wellness or technology or whatever you're selling with your business. That's a smart way to do it. Did I explain it good enough for you?
So now the question is, did she explain it good enough for me?
It should be.
Yes, it should be. She did good. She did good. So this is a quick view of how PR interacts with branding and how branding interacts with marketing and how PR marketing
very connected. Yeah.
So it's a quick overview. I understand it because I think a lot of people don't understand some of the differences. People ask me, am I in PR? I'm not. You are.
But I can pretend to be in branding and marketing.
And I can pretend also, but we don't. We're smart enough to know that folks like us need to work together and make it happen and bring in the right specialties for the right people.
Yeah.
So there it is. One informal conversation about branding. One of our many interesting conversations that we've had lately about the worlds that we both operate in and how they intersect and where we can do the best work, for our best work and work for on behalf of our clients together.
And this is Joel Alpert. What's the name of your business, Joel?
MarketPower, Joel Alpert.
And I'm D Doanes from D Doanes.
She's D Doanes from D Doanes.
That's right.
Like what she said. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to having you watch us, because otherwise, we're talking to ourselves and it's stupid, right? So, this is why we're doing this.
That's right.
So,
peace out.
Bye.